in West Hollywood. A lot of people are celebrating. Definitely, I got a good friend of mine hanging out here. Quest, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Definitely, man. So how do you feel about the win of Barack Obama?
Man, it's too powerful. It's too powerful. It's real surreal. I couldn't believe it was really like happening.
Definitely. So now that that you voted, what was the one thing that you're expecting Barack to change about America?
Man, you know what? I think honestly the first thing is, and what he's already done to a certain point, is just unity. First off, before we get to any of the propositions, it's just kind of uniting the country. Even as tonight was going on, I was getting texts that you know, tomorrow we're all Americans, and I think that's what's most important first, and then we can go from there about, you know, all the propositions that need to get into place and stuff like that.
And where you from originally?
Oakland.
Oakland. So basically, being here in California native, I mean, the South has dealt with a lot of, you know, the South definitely gone for McCain. How do you feel the fact that McCain, you know, is going to join? How do you feel that McCain is going to join with Barack to change this country?
I'm with it. I'm fully with it. You know, he bowed out gracefully. Barack, you know, in all his grace, let him bow out gracefully. And I think it is time that we all do really, truly come together and get this country back on track and be proud to be American again.
And what's the first step you're going to do as an American to get this country back on track?
I'm going to send everybody a text tomorrow, and can I curse a little bit?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to send everybody a text in the morning and just say we are Americans now, and let's just do this. And I think, you know what? I think more importantly, like, aside from tomorrow, but in the next couple years, it's time for us to volunteer, to especially minorities, to become educated on politics first of all, and what's truly going on. At least, you know, for us, our friends, especially our children that are coming up, that it's a belief that's now kind of embedded that we truly can be and do anything we want.
Now, a lot of people say the American flag has a meaning once again. Yeah. How do you feel in regards to that?
Man, that was one of the first things I was thinking today, that I can't wait. You know, after traveling across the world for a while, especially during the Iraq War, and especially even when it started, the first advice that I got from my mother was to kind of keep it low that I was American, you know? And with all due respect, because of what was going on in our position in the world, it made sense. But I think now, like, I finally, like, for myself, honestly, for my first time in my adult life, I feel a certain amount of integrity and pride saying that I'm American. And tomorrow I'm going to get my flag and I'm going to wave it and put it on my little MySpace page and just let people know, you know? It's real. It's real.
Well, definitely. I know everybody's trying to get here and party now. I want to hold you up, Quest. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Definitely.
Enjoy.
Like I said, everyone from across the world is celebrating a celebration of Americans have got a president, Barack Obama. How do you feel about the winning? How do you feel about Barack?
Don't be a hater.
How do you feel about Barack? Do you want a McCain to win?
McCain is the only candidate. Barack sucks.
And why do you feel this way?
Barack doesn't support our military. We need military support. We are in Iraq for a reason. A reason that Barack thinks we shouldn't be there. If he thinks we aren't there for nuclear weapons, we have found nuclear weapons several years ago. He's crazy if he thinks we haven't found it.
Now, Barack has asked McCain to join with him in changing America. How do you feel about the change right now? The change.
Change is nothing. Look at Chicago's statistics. He has more death and more crime in Chicago than Iraq has all this entire war.
Now, you know tonight you're going to Barack Obama's celebration party. You know that, right?
I don't care. Barack Obama sucks.
As of right now, you heard it, Jheri West Hollywood said Barack Obama sucks. Personally, that's her personal interest. That's how she feels. Jheri Walker Jr., West Hollywood. I guess everyone has differences. Some people want changes. She don't. It's your boy Jheri Walker Jr. I'm here in West Hollywood, California, where everyone of all is celebrating the winning Barack Obama. How you feel about it?
I am so happy that common sense finally won over. You couldn't even imagine.
Obama, you're an incredible, amazing, genteel person. I'm from the South, and we are changing the world. We are changing the world. Thank God.
Alabama.
Thank you, God. Georgia. Everything's changed. The world is going to be different from this day forward.
So one thing about this Proposition 8, what do you think about it?
Well, we lost.
Doesn't matter. The fact that it's out there. My father found out 5 years ago he's gay. And he's been with the same guy, and he's insanely happy. And this is a Republican guy who's now Democratic, who's insanely happy, who has seen the world change and has changed with it. And seeing my father change like that, anybody can change. And I have faith in this country. I have faith in the world. This is brilliant. This is the most incredible thing that has just ever happened in my lifetime.
And even though they have lost, I mean, the Californians voted against. Do you think it's going to stop the community?
No, this happens every 4 years. Something happens for something happens against something every 4 years. California is its own country in that way. Like every 4 years, you get a big push for something and a big push for against something. Like I'm disappointed and I'm sad. I volunteered. I gave money to this proposition, but at the same time, it's like I just knew that like this topic and this right that people are fighting for, it can't just ride the wave of the Obama election. Like it really is going to take longer.
It was out there.
Longer.
San Francisco decided
It's the desert.
that this was going to happen before Obama was elected.
Desert people.
In my opinion, as a white woman that was never allowed to vote 100 years ago, believing in people in the South where black people were not allowed to vote, I think that maybe Proposition 8 did not go through, but it will in the next 5 years or the next 10 years. The fact, the momentum has started. I couldn't have an abortion 40 years ago. I can now. Things are changing now. Obama is going to change the world. I am going to change the world. You're going to change the world, and that's all that matters. It is changing right now. It could take 1, 2, 5, 10 years. It doesn't matter. It is changing right now. Hallelujah!
How you feel about your new president?
I think it's a wonderful thing that just happened because it's something in my lifetime I never thought I would have a chance to see. But I think that it's going to really give the rest of the world, globally, I think it's so important because it's going to give the rest of the world an opportunity to see America in a whole different way.
Definitely. Now, what changes do you expect that you want Barack to do for you as an Obama?
Definitely economics is definitely one. I would say that's going to be the major point. I want to see some changes just in the economic structure of our company and of our country, and just how things are done. Also to see how I want to see him handle changes in foreign affairs. I think that he's going to be a lot more diplomatic, easier to deal with some of the people that we don't really get along with. To kind of see how he can kind of maybe amend those relationships. Those are things I'm looking forward to.
Definitely. We got more Obama fans here. Obama fans in the house. Obama. How do you feel about Obama's winning?
It's fantastic. It's a world-changing event. When we were watching it tonight, we would sit down and seriously tears were coming out because it's finally the world is being changed for the right, I think. And that's just it. I mean, that's the way it's going to go. And hopefully it's going to get 8 more years and we can go from the past 8 years to the new 8 years.
Now, Proposition 8, I was told, did not pass through. How do you feel about that?
I definitely voted no on 8. I have to think yes, but I think that's the big problem. Is it yes on 8, meaning yes, we agree with the idea that gays can get marriage, or no, we get? And I think we looked at the polls earlier when we were coming out tonight. They're pretty close. It's not looking for that gays will be able to get married, which I think is unfortunate. But what I honestly think is that everyone, gay and straight, should just be civil union and then leave marriage to your religious institution.
Now, with this passing no, this not going through, do you think it offends your First Amendment?
Say that again?
Do you think it offends your First Amendment since it's not gone through?
No, I don't think it's a First Amendment right.
So to defend it, do you feel like you're not doing your First Amendment freedom of speech due to the fact they didn't pass this of gay marriage?
No, I don't think it is a First Amendment right or a First Amendment issue at all. I think it's the right of every single person that lives on this planet, and it's called human rights. It's not civil rights or civil unions. It's human rights, and I think everyone is a human being and they should be treated the same.
Definitely. A lot of people are here celebrating Obama here in West Hollywood. It's going crazy over here, as you can see. Definitely. Now, did you get to vote today?
Yes, I'm a United States Marine.
You're a United States Marine?
2nd AV Battalion, yes.
Definitely. Now, how do you feel the fact that Obama is now your general, your commander-in-chief?
I feel extremely good. I was in Iraq like 3 times. I mean, it's, if you only knew the story of the soldiers that were over there, I mean, of just guys just getting blown up, guys doing watches on the oil wells,
So it's pretty ugly over there.
It's difficult, it's very challenging, I mean, those guys don't even want us over there as much as we want to be over there.
Definitely. How's it feel to be home?
It feels good. I been out for about like 8 months.
Definitely. Welcome home, soldier. Definitely. As you see here in West Hollywood, from the Navy to the Army, they're all here together celebrating the winning of Barack Obama. We're gonna find out how some of them feel about McCain. How do you feel about McCain? What did you feel about McCain in the beginning when he was running?
To be honest with you, I was totally against McCain, and he's definitely better than Bush. I had to say that first of all. But at the same time, we had Obama, who is just this amazing candidate that, unlike America has ever seen. Obviously, America feels the exact same way, no matter what race or creed or background or wherever you're from. And obviously, I think tonight, the electoral votes, the majority vote, I mean, it proves that America is ready for a change in our nation, and it's amazing.
Now, we're talking about Proposition 8, which did not pass through. How do you gentlemen feel about that, about Proposition 8 not passing through?
Wow, I mean, from a boy that's, growing, that grew up in a Christian family, grew up in Christian values, I mean, my parents are the same way. I mean, they don't put religion, they don't put, their perspective of what they believe in on other people. And, for someone that's from a southern state, that's from very, a Baptist brought up background, I find it that it's just, I was surprised, because how can you put your opinions on someone else? How can you put your religion on another human being? It's just like the Jim Crow days, like when blacks weren't allowed to vote, It's a step, it's a step in life. Either if you believe in it or you're not. It's a step, and just making the United States a better place. Equality for all.
Well, as you see how strongly everyone here in West Hollywood feel Proposition 8, but even though they didn't go through, they're very excited that they have their new president, Barack Obama, in the office of the White House. It's your boy Jheri Walker Jr. here in West Hollywood, live.